What's up, guys? I'm back again with another video. So today, as you can see by the title, this video is called Old iPhone. See the button? Okay. Old iPhone, this is the case, versus new iPod. So old iPhone versus new iPod. So before I get started with the video, I already got started with it, but this iPhone does not work anymore, and I'm going to tell the story of how this iPhone doesn't work. But I'm gonna start off by saying, like, if you guys can see, I'm pressing the button. It's like not turning on, and I'll even show you even when I take the case off. You guys see the button, right? When I press the button, I'll hold it in, and it will not turn on. But my iPod does turn on. And it is an old iOS. I know you guys are thinking that, like, oh, she has an old iOS. And yeah, it's because this is the iPod 4 generation. So I'm going to just show you guys really, really fast. That's what it looks like, and I swipe over. Oops. Yeah, I only have one game because it's iOS 6. So, like, you know, it's iOS 6, so there's not really much there's not really much app space, if you know what I mean. But this is a iPod 4th generation. To the back, side, and the front. But this phone is the iPod 4th generation. This is what the back looks like without the case. Oop, I dropped it. But that's what the looks like. And this looks like an iPhone SE, but in a way, I think it kind of looks like the iPhone 8, because, like, look at the camera. Like, it's like, I don't know, kind of standing out, I guess. I don't know. That's just my, you know, my guess. We're gonna see if this fits in this case. I just want to see. It does a little bit. It's just a little. But so yeah, we're gonna get on with the story of how this iPhone broke. And yeah, I do want to take it to the Apple store. Sorry, I'm getting like so sidetracked, but I do want to take it to the Apple store because, like, I really miss this iPhone. Like, right now I do not have an iPhone. I have a Samsung Galaxy S9. But it's been like a little bit past a year since I since I broke this phone. I didn't break it. So, but I'm gonna tell you guys, and you know. Alright, so first thing, right? So I was at school. No, because, alright, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I was washing the dishes. Kitchen. There. I was washing it. No, I was washing dishes at my mom's friend's house, right? And then, so I had my iPhone up like this. Like, I had it up on, hold on, I'm gonna literally go show you guys. Okay, so right here was a cabinet exactly like this. And it was right here, in this space where the clock and stuff is. So this is where all the stuff is and stuff. So I put it right here, right there, in front of the sink. Like, the sink was right below me, and I put it right there so that I can go live on Musical.ly. Now we're gonna go back to the spot. Okay, so then I was live, and then my phone was up here. And mind you, there was a big sink right below it, and it just dropped like that into the water. And then I hurry up, picked it up, And it was still working, you know, it was working fine and everything. But when the screen was on, like there was a whole bunch of black dots on the screen, but it was still turned on and everything. And I was so mad. Like I was blowing my mind, so mad. Like I literally stopped doing the dishes because I was so mad. But then, you know, working after I finally started doing the dishes, right? And then that's when I finally I was done, and I went back on my phone, and it started acting up a little bit. Like I don't know, it just started freezing up, and the audio sounded weird, and you know, just all that stuff. I was like, okay, I know this is because of the water. And my mom's friend wasn't making it any better because she was like, oh, because she called my mom and was like, oh, can I drop their phone in the water? And she should never did that. Like, that was just making me even more mad. I don't know why, but it just was. I'm gonna mix it up so I can have more good posture. So, and it started acting up for like about a month after. No, about 2 or 3 months after I broke. This was only last school year, and I'm in 8th grade right now, so this was in 7th grade. So, and then, cause fast forward to school, you know, school. So when I go to school, I had to put my phone in my locker, and it had to be off. So I would hold this down, you know. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one to like just show you. I'm gonna grab my iPod just to show you. So you know, I would turn it on, and I will hold this down, and it will say slide the power off. But on my iPhone, it said that at the bottom. So I would do that, and then when I go to my locker, I would just like hear something, like hear a ringtone or a notification or just something, a buzz, like a, you know, vibration, and then my phone wouldn't even be on. My phone would be just turned on. I would be like, okay, I know I turned this off, and I would ask my friends too. I'd be like, y'all saw me turn this phone off, right? And they were like, yeah, I saw you. Because they used to go with me with my lockers. I mean, they used to go with me to my locker. So then it started happening more often, like faster. So I turned it back on faster. Like as soon as I turned it off, it would turn right back on. So, and there was a lot of times, like literally every other day, my phone would just shut off for like 3 hours straight. And that was torture. That was like the worst. I don't know. It was just the worst. So my phone was off because I had nothing to do. And it would not turn on, just like how it is now. It wouldn't turn on. But then a couple hours later, it would just pop on. So yeah, then that's when one day I came home from school and my phone was dead, right? No, it wasn't dead. It just wasn't working. And then I finally plugged it in. Like I plugged it into a charger, and then it said the dead sign, and then it just shut off. Like it said the little bar sign that tells you that it's dead. That tells you that it's dead when you turn it off and you try to charge it. And it like just flashed off, and then that's when like I left it alone. I went to do my dishes, you know, and I came back and it was still not turning on, and I waited, and now it's been a whole year and it's still not turning back on. But I really miss that phone. I do miss being on Musically with it. Poor phone. R.I.P. phone. But okay, so A couple, like a month ago, maybe not a month ago, in like April, I begged my mom for this iPod. Like, I begged her, begged, and I was doing good with chores and everything, you know, school. I was doing really, really good. So she got me this, and now I'm so happy. But I'm gonna show you guys really, really fast. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Software update. It says, like, if you read right there, it's kind of upside down. It says iOS 6.1.6. Your software is up to date. So I can't update it. Not even to iOS 9. Like, that's the reason why I can't get anything besides Temple Run on here, because Temple Run, it involves very little space. So I just downloaded that. I'm gonna play that really quick. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, this is Temple Run. If you never played it before, you're like really crazy, because in like 2016, everyone loved this game. If you don't know what Subway Surfers is, you're really cuckoo in the head. Just kidding. But yeah, so this is like a really good game. I definitely would recommend you getting it, especially if you never played it before. If you played it before and you're like me, you got tired of it and deleted it, then, you know, you don't have to. But it's a good game, you know, it's fun. But out of these two, like when I had, now here's the big question. Here's the big question. Do I like my iPod better or my iPhone better? iPod or iPhone? I think I like my iPhone better, like while it was on, because it just, you know, had more storage and I could, you know, just do everything, you know? I could like call people on there. I could download Snapchat and Musically, and you know, it just, you know, it's a really good phone. I think they're the same size. No, my iPhone's like a little bit bigger. Like if you look, they kind of look the same size, but my iPhone's like a bit bigger. You see that little crease, like the top. But once this came in the mail, I've been waiting on this. Like, I love this phone. I love my iPod. I love them both. Even though this one doesn't work anymore, I still love it. You would think that I would have got rid of this, but I didn't, because I love this phone still. Probably like once a month or twice a month, I still try to plug it up, because I have the same exact charger. And I still try to, like, you know, see if it'll just pop on, you know. Miracles happen. But, so yeah. Once it came in the mail, I called my cousin, because, like, she really wanted to see it. You guys have saw her in the other videos. Her name is Jada. I did a room tour with Jada. I forget what else I did. But I did do some other videos with her, about 2 or 3 maybe. But yeah, and I was so happy I called her while I was unboxing it. I was gonna make a YouTube video about it, but then she really wanted to see it, and I couldn't be on the phone with her and be on YouTube at the same time. So, you know, and she really wanted to see it. I have like all these numbers to FaceTime. Should I FaceTime someone? No, I shouldn't. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the end of this video, sadly, very sadly. Oh, about the case. You can get this case like if you have an iPhone 4S, or they might have it in different, phone sizes. But when I looked it up, it was only for an iPhone 4. So if you have an iPhone 4, your friend has an iPhone 4, or your family member has an iPhone 4, if your baby cousin has an iPhone 4, then I recommend giving them this, because like if once I put it in, it's like super protective. Like 3D cases are really protective for your phone, because the camera lens is like inside, so it won't crack. It's just like, this is like super protective. You can see like the phone is literally inside the case, and that is why I got a case. I like 3D cases better, because one, they're so cute, and two, they're just more protective. But yeah, really this time, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.